was patient listening to people talking on these meetings, and one issue that worries me, I just want to articulate that issue and say our views, at least how we see the situation from our perspective. When people talk about Russia or Ukraine, I say there is no Russia-Ukraine war at all. There is no Russia-Ukraine conflict. This is war declared by NATO on Russia. The war declared by NATO on Russia is not only for Russia, it's for dominating the whole world. It's for hegemony. This is an agenda developed governments and the whole world. They came up with this fantasy about containing Russia, containing any power, small, big, that challenge them technologically, economically, socially, culturally. They have to contain everybody. This defunct ideology, it's a defunct ideology. I say Russia did not do its preparation to face this declared war. Even though Russia was aware about the dynamics of what was going on, NATO is defunct. NATO does not exist. NATO is under intensive care. EU does not exist. EU is under intensive care. Now, 30 years ago, when they decided to contain Russia, they felt that was a major threat for them. China was not considered a threat at that time. Now they know. They missed the point. They couldn't contain Russia. They would never contain Russia. Ukraine is a sacrifice. Ukraine is a price they have to pay. They will not pay it on their own. They will provide billions and billions, even trillions, to continue this war. And now we need to have the narrative straight. This is not war between Russia and Ukraine. This is declared war against Russia because Russia was the major threat at the time. Now they can't dominate the whole world. They have to defeat Russia so that they hegemonize everything. No one should be their equal technologically. Militarily they have to be superior. Economically they have to control everything. Grab every resource here and there. Technology under their control. That dream is no more. Now the fighting going in Ukraine, it's their battleground. That battleground is a sacrifice for them. Now we need to put this straight on the record. When a big meeting like this, Russia, Africa is held, people will have to come to a consensus. This is not war between Russia and Ukraine to me. And anyone who has a different explanation will have to tell me. This is war declared on Russia, but declared war for hegemony. The last 30 years we have seen the details of the mechanics of this declared war. This last event is the final phase to me. It will end sometime. NATO will not get out of intensive care. EU will not get out of intensive care. These are systems that are crumbling. It's only a matter of time. And the whole world will have to be prepared. Not to defend Russia, but stand with Russia so that this hegemonistic idea will not prevail at any point in time in history. How do we design a plan? How do we fail this one without any further cost? They are printing money. They are not manufacturing anything at all. It's printing money. And this has been one of their weapons globally. The monetary system, the global monetary system, controlled by dollar and euro, has been used. Sanctions here, sanctions there, sanctions there, grabbing this account, grabbing that account, has been one of their tools. This is not going to continue indefinitely. And we need a new financial architecture globally. Not controlled by euro, not controlled by the dollar, not controlled by other currencies. To me, this failure of the attempt to contain Russia will immediately move to the east. containing China is their next agenda. They maybe play a very deceptive tactic on trying to tell everyone, oh no, we have to work with China, we have to do this and that. Their miscalculation about China has proved to be wrong. They felt probably they have the technology, they have everything, the Chinese can only copy, they will never equal them. So they will contain Russia but make friendship with China and continue taking advantage of that so that containing Russia will be easier for them to do. Now China is out of control. Containing China from Taiwan, from India, from Japan, from South Korea, from Australia. How do they do it? How will they do it? Now China.
I ain't gonna remember. Y'all bear with me, I'm trying to get it back to get it back to where I want it, because I ain't gonna remember where it's at. So I had to screenshot it so I know. Alright. Now, let's face the Alright, yeah, I had to screenshot it so because I ain't gonna remember, you know what I'm saying, how many minutes in I was in. But we're gonna face the east. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise to YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, double honors to the elder apostle GMS who do well. Salute you brothers who's pushing this word, and truth and sincerity, strength, YAHAWASHI, and Shalom to you brothers and sisters growing in trust and spirit, YAHAWASHI, Shalom to you too, right? We are here to prophesy the downfall of this wicked, destructive kingdom known as Babylon the Great, Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt, Rome, Assyria, all those ancient empire balled up into one, controlled by Esau, Edom, so-called white man, the devil that the Bible speaks of, and that's the so-called white man, biblical nationality is Edom. And we are here to guys elect by the nation of Israel, which consists of the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Those are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites according to the King James Bible. And only the elect of the nation of Israel are going to come back and repent and serve YAHAWASHI and sincerity. Now, what you've been seeing in the news concerning France and Nigeria, okay? But we know the correct pronunciation of it, which is nigger, but everybody's pronouncing it Nigeria, okay? Now you've been seeing France with this situation, dealing with that, how they throw over, how the military overthrew the president of Nigeria, and how the young general, which is Abraham, is now sitting in the seat of the president, right? And America was telling the military, look, we're going to stop sending aid. But you can Google it. It's worth for Google. You'll run across it if you word it right. We're going to stop sending aid to y'all. And that young general over there in Nigeria, Abraham, said, we don't need your finances. We don't need it. Give it to the homeless that's in America. See, that's how the military general was talking. We don't need your funding, you America. Give it to the homeless in America. So they don't care. over there in Nigeria, they got diamonds, they got gold, and they got oil. They don't need America fake in Europe, the euro fake money, man. They got resources, man. And these African nations got resources over there, but it's designed, the way this system is designed, while these Edomites are ruling, it's designed to keep the people down to where all they can think about is, instead of rising up against them, all they can think about is how we gonna eat. See, they've been oppressed so much, that's all they thinking about is how we gonna eat. So they ain't focused on how to overthrow America and NATO, okay? Because I'm saying America, even though it's mentioned in France, but America behind the scenes, because France is part of NATO, okay? And America's the head of NATO, okay? And somewhere in there, America getting a piece of it. That's just how they roll, okay? But they saying, that general said, look, we don't need your money, you know? But that's them nations realizing that America and NATO is falling apart, man. Fighting Russia. Now, who you seen on the screen in the beginning was the Eritrean president. Now, if you don't know what Eritrean is, I'm gonna show you. All right. Here it is, right there. Okay. That's where it's located, and that was the president who you were seeing, and he's on the continent of Africa, and he was talking to Vladimir Putin concerning the hegemony of NATO. America is head of NATO, okay? And he was telling them Russians how America print money and how they put sanctions on them. And when you watch this video and you look at the camera shining back on Putin as he's talking, Putin got a smirk on his face. You see, certain things that Eritrean president was saying, they shine the camera on Putin, and Putin got a smirk on his face because he knows that Putin knows that these nations are waking up to America BS. You see, they know that. So, what I want to do, which I'm gonna continue to tell you, okay? But what I want to do, I got to bring out those scriptures, right? You know. So what I want the brothers to do is bring out Numbers, the 23rd chapter, right? And start at the 19th verse.
All right. This is Numbers, chapter 23, verse 19. The Most High is not a man that he shall lie.
So the blessings that the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans gonna get, the Most High is gonna allow it to happen, man. These curses that's on us, man, it wasn't designed, these curses wasn't designed to stay on us, man, forever, man. Okay? The curses in Deuteronomy 28 and 15 on down was not designed to stay on us forever. Okay? So the blessings in Deuteronomy 28 on down to the 15th verse, them blessings coming, man. YAHAWASHI said he gonna make it good, man. Read that from the again.
All right, this is Numbers chapter 23, verse 19. The Most High is not a man that he shall lie, neither the Son of Man that he should repent. And he said, shall he not do it?
Woo! Man. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't help myself, man. Because of these scriptures, I couldn't help myself, man, because I know that's fact, man. We're bringing out facts. And when you see these African nations rebelling against NATO, because that's what they doing. Not just France, they rebelling against NATO. Okay? When you see that, that's prophecy, man. That's prophecy, man. That's prophecy, man. I couldn't even wait till the scripture finished, man. I was so excited, man. That's YAHAWASHI saying in his word, man, that he's a man that he should not lie, man. So what you seeing taking place in the world, man, is YAHAWASHI is making it happen to where them heathens over there in the land of Ham, because that's the real name of Africa, in the land of Ham, is going to them budgets. That's prophecy, man. And it's so beautiful, man. It's so beautiful, man. And when I see things like that, I'm like, my goodness. Here we go. You know? Start from the top and read it from the end, huh?
All right, this is Numbers chapter 23, verse 19. The Most High is not a man that he shall lie, neither the Son of Man that he should repent. Had he said, and shall he not do it?
Now, he was mentioning Ukraine, how Ukraine is being a sacrifice. But guess what? We can't forget about how Russia put them nukes in Belarus on top of Ukraine. Okay? And you can't forget about how on the American news saying that Wagner in Belarus. Okay? And then you got troops built up on the border of Poland, lining up facing Belarus. Okay? And you got American troops taking weapons into Romania. Okay? See? We can't forget about none of that. Even though I put the Eritrean president on there talking to Putin, we can't forget about what's going on in Ukraine, man. The fire is getting turned up, man. And then you got Ukraine striking financial districts in Russia with drones, man. It's spreading. It's gonna spread, man. It's gonna spread, man. It's gonna spread. It's a beautiful thing, man. And I like it. I love it. And it's nothing you fake Christians can do to stop it. Caesar Borgia can't help it. Okay? Your white Jesus can't help you, man. He's out of there. He asleep. And ain't thought about you. Your white Jesus that you pray to can't help you. Okay? Start from the top and read from me again. You fake Christian.
All right, this is Numbers chapter 23, verse 19. The Most High is not a man that he shall lie, neither the Son of Man that he should repent. Hath he said, and shall he not do it? Or has he spoken, and shall he not make it good?
Go ahead, bro.
It says, behold, I have received commandments to bless, and he had blessed, and I cannot reverse it.
Nothing can be reversed when it comes to the blessing that Israel gonna get. You can't reverse it, man. YAHAWASHI said he gonna make it good, man. And I showed you the Eritrean president, which y'all focus on what's going on in Nigeria. Okay? Y'all focus on that, but I showed you the Eritrean president, what he talking about concerning destroying the hegemony of the West Okay? Meaning America, because it's in the head of NATO. Okay? So look at that, man. Look at that. And I'm gonna play some more video. Oh yeah, I'm gonna play some more. That's why I stopped at 6:30. I gotta I'm gonna play some more. It's good too.